What's good? Y'all know who it is and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack. And let's chop it up about two situations that's currently happening in the NBA since the season's going to be starting in a couple of weeks. We're going to talk about Kyrie Irving getting fined 25 grand, you know what I'm saying, for refusing to talk to the press and what he had to say. And then we're going to talk about Paul George getting that $130 million extension for 4 years with the Clippers on top of the $35 million he's already owed. And we're going to talk about what's going on with that and whether or not Paul George is going to wind up being a Clipper for life. So first thing we're going to talk about is Kyrie Irving, man. We all know Kyrie, man, is a copycat that's going to say whatever he feels he needs to say in a way that some of us ain't going to understand and some of us are going to understand, man. And Kyrie, man, has been avoiding interviews with the press because, you know, the training camp. And every sports league, you have to talk to the fucking press, man. You can't be in the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League. It doesn't matter. MSL, soccer, whatever the fuck. Your ass got to talk to the press, man, because the press is the lifeline into the fan base. And the fan base is the ones that's watching the games and shit or going to the games before COVID. And these players, man, when they get to a certain stature, they feel like they don't got to talk to a motherfucker no more and shit. They like, man, I'm Kyrie. I'm this, you know, I don't have to talk to your motherfucking ass and shit. Like, what do I need to talk to you about? I'm not talking. I don't want to talk. I'd rather pay 25 grand in a fine than to talk to the fan bases. Talk to the media organizations out there that are feeding us with the information. Okay. Without social media, we wouldn't know anything if it came down to that. And when it comes to artists, athletes doing social media, they gonna tell you what they want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of needed. The media is needed because you need to hear the official answer, and then social media, you get to hear, you know, the personal answers in regards to the situations in these leagues and what's going on with these players and behind the scenes and things like that. One watches the other. You can't just have one. But with Kyrie, man, it's like this. This doesn't bother me that Kyrie wanted to pay 25 bands to be fined, and he came out and said that he don't talk to pawns. You know, and we know Kyrie, you know, with his Earth is flat concepts and him recently coming out talking about the Kevin Durant is the only clutch player that he could look at and say, this motherfucker, his exact words, this motherfucker somebody can make a shot to. And you know, taking a jab at LeBron James, even though he came out later and said he didn't. Kyrie has been doing this for a minute, man, and it's the way I gotta think about it. You can say anything you want if you're fucking winning chips. If you're motherfucking winning, say whatever the hell you want to say, man. Talk all you want, man. Talk about former teammates, man. Talk about how this cat ain't this and this cat ain't that, and I'm the most this and I'm the most that. And you know, when you're playing sports, you gotta have a high level of arrogance and a high level of conceit to be successful in sports and be successful in business, to be successful in the rap game, to be successful in business, you know, of any kind. You gotta have an ego, okay? But people ain't gonna believe your ego if you ain't putting real shit behind it. If you're not putting real wins behind your ego, you're wasting everybody's fucking time, to be honest. And the bottom line is this: Kyrie is the best ball handler I've ever seen play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He got handles for days. He hit a dagger three against Steph Curry in the 2016 finals to come back from a 3-1 deficit to help LeBron James win his third title. We all know that, okay? But what has he done since then? We're talking 4 years. He hasn't done shit since. A lot of you guys out there, y'all hate LeBron James so much, you'll let Kyrie just live off of one fucking shot. Okay? When there's been 4 seasons, damn near going into the 4th season since then. Okay? And he's got to fucking do some shit besides talk. Kyrie, man, you got to do something besides talk, man. I got to see you actually do some shit. Because the last time I saw you do some shit, when you went to the Boston Celtics with a whole chip, you got ran out of town by them young Bulls out there. And I ain't talking about the Chicago Bulls. I'm talking about them young Bulls, the C's, the Celtics ran your ring having ass out of town and shit. They said, look, we don't give a damn. Jaylen Brown, motherfucking Marcus Smart, and the rest of them boys. They said, man, pass the ball, man. You the point guard, pass the fucking ball, dog. Pass the basketball. And you got ran out of town. After 1 year, you got ran out of town, okay? With a chip. Now you're over in Brooklyn, brand new situation. You playing with your homie, Kevin Durant, who we all know is one of the greatest scorers and talents we will ever see in basketball, who also has the same problem, man. Who also has the same issue. Talented as hell, beta male, okay? He has to do more than live off 2 final MVPs when he went to a team that had a 73-9 record before he got there that won chips. He has to win without Steph, without Clay, and without Draymond, okay? Same shit with Kyrie. You got to win without LeBron, man. When you do that, hey, man, I'll listen to you, dog. I won't motherfucking be feeling how I'm feeling now, which is, man, I don't want to hear you niggas talk. I want to hear you guys fucking win. I want to see you guys win with Brooklyn. When that happens, say whatever you want, because with the winner goes the spoils. Whoever's winning needs to be the one talking. And I'm telling you now, I don't think it's going to happen, man. I don't see it. To be honest, I'll be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong. But I'm going to tell you now, I don't think I will be, man. I don't see them cats winning shit. Now, in regards to Paul George, man. Paul George, his stock went down in the bubble, man. Okay? He was known as PG-13 before that. But here in LA, he was being called, and probably other places, Pandemic P for the way that he played in the playoffs. Man, I've never seen Paul George play that bad, man. He was absolutely horrible. He was horrific playing basketball in the bubble, man. He looked bad, man. He left the whole team on a damn island. I don't know what the hell what happened to his game. I don't know if he didn't treat his game right, like the dog that you don't feed, and the dog fucking, you leave the door open and that motherfucker runs away and you can't find the dog again. His whole game ran out the damn door and shit, okay? But he's coming back with his ego, trying to build his ego up, talking about how he's coming with a vengeance and this and that, and he drugged Doc Rivers down the damn fucking block and shit, basically trying to blame Doc Rivers for his play and how he wasn't utilized right and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, man, why you sounding like you a football player and shit? Like you're playing out of position. Like your motherfucking ass is a nose guard and the coach put you at the defensive end and shit. Man, you're a basketball player with 4 other players, man. You need to be playing basketball, okay? So I don't believe any of that. We all know he used to date Doc's daughter. What's her name? I think her name is Cassie. And now she's married to Steph Curry's younger brother. And they've been going at it, you know, in the pandemic. They was kind of going at it a little bit, but that was personal. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I don't believe Paul George either, man. I think that Steve Ballmer has no choice but to pay his ass. He's stuck with Kyrie. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard didn't play well either. There's a lot of bullshit going on. Montez Harrell left, and a bunch of other cats decided to bounce. So we're going to see what's happening with the Clippers. I don't think they're going to do anything, okay? So I just want to come in, make it clear. The moral of the story is, you win, you could talk all the shit you want. Say whatever you want, however you want, when you want. But if you ain't winning nothing, man, just shut the fuck up, man, and just win some shit. All right, man. Salute.